Hi, it's Kes. I wanted to make this quick video, and this will be what you're watching before the day that you start. So tomorrow should be your start day. And your biggest help is going to be this quick start guide. It came in your box. I gave it to you as a download. If you didn't get it, that you can always print that off and copy that and highlight it, and you're going to refer to this a lot this first month. So I actually only want you to read the first half of this book. It's up to page 11. The second part is about maintenance, and we'll get to that when you hit that point. So the first 11 pages are what you're going to read. And if you haven't done so, do it tonight before you start tomorrow. There's two things I want to just go over really thoroughly, and that is the lean and the green part of this program. Your lean is on page 3. There's 3 different boxes, and you'll notice that they say leanest, leaner, and lean. This is all cooked meat. Depending on what meat you pick, that's going to determine what size, how many ounces of meat you're going to have. So for example, in the lean, you've cooked your meat, and let's say you have some steak. So you're going to have 5 ounces of that. It's pretty fatty, so you're going to have 5 ounces, and it's still a big piece of meat. 5 ounces is quite a bit. Let's say you have some chicken breast. That's going to fall into the leaner. Chicken breast white meat is going to be 6 ounces of meat. And the leanest, for example, your shrimp, your scallops, a little bit leaner tilapia, things like that, you can have 7 ounces. So I just want to make sure that you refer to this. There's a lot of options of what you can have for meat. So that's on page 3. Your greens is on page 4 and 5. And again, there's 3 boxes. Most of your greens are going to be a half of a cup. You need 3 servings a day of a half of a cup. That's going to be your cucumbers, your tomatoes, your mushrooms, things like that. However, if it's a lettuce, a leafy green like spinach, that's going to be 1 cup. That's going to be 1 serving. You don't have to have the exact same vegetable. You can mix it up. So for example, if you're going to have maybe a salad, you can have 1 cup of spinach, and then a half a cup of cucumbers, and a half a cup of tomatoes. That would make your 3 servings of veggies. Okay. I also want to talk a little bit about the healthy fat. Now, depending on your meat that you had, if you had the lean, the 5 ounces, that's really fatty, so you don't need to add any fat to that. And it says that no healthy fat serving added. However, if you have 6 ounces, it says plus 1 health fat serving. If you have the leanest, your tilapias, it says plus 2 healthy fat servings. And to understand the healthy fats, that's on page 4 on the very top. So if, for example, you have a salad and you had chicken and you still need to add 1 healthy fat to that, you can add your ranch dressing. Okay, and it says right at the top that there's 2 tablespoons of low-fat dressing will be 1 healthy fat. Another option that doesn't in the book that I like to tell people about is avocados. That's a great healthy fat to have. 1/8 of an avocado is a healthy fat, or a tablespoon. And a lot of times I'll just make some fresh guacamole with some fresh salsa and top that onto my salad or whatever I'm cooking. Adds a lot of flavor. So that's a great tip. The other thing I wanted to go over, probably this last thing, just to talk about on page 5, the optional snacks. A lot of people have questions about that. And you can have 1 snack a day. It gives some examples. 3 celery sticks, a sugar-free popsicle during the summer. That's awesome. You can have sugar-free Jell-O. I like the pistachio nuts, and it tells you right here how many nuts. You can have 20 pistachio nuts. You can have 10 almonds. So if you need a little crunch, that's nice. And you can have 1 of those a day. You do not have to have the snack, but some days you just might feel like you need a little something extra, and you can have that. Another tip I really like is I will take a wedge of light Laughing Cow cheese, and I will add that to my celery stick, which is a really great snack to have. So anyways, that should be pretty good on explaining how to read this quick start guide. If you have questions, please let me know. Okay? I'm excited for you. We'll talk to you tomorrow.